plans for a large solar farm are approved. According to government data, there have been 416 planning applications for solar farms in North, West and South Yorkshire since 2013. And 58 are already in operation. Ollie Constable reports now from one proposed site at Exelby, near Bidale.
They're going to be to the left of us, over towards the bottom of the village, all the way behind, and then on the other side of us there's two fields, both of those, and then all the way to the front of us. It means our house will be in the middle of an industrial estate. So from going from a rural location, we will literally be in the middle of an industrial site.
Crystal and her family moved to the village of Exelby near Bidale for the quiet life.
We came here, we went upstairs to the room that's now our bedroom, looked out and just knew that this is where we wanted to be. It's rural, lots of wildlife around, just the perfect place to bring up a family.
18 months ago, her and her husband Nigel were told about plans for a solar farm in the fields around their home.
Outside our garden.
It would be big enough to power 14,000 properties using an array a bit like this.
It's about 2.2 metres high. It'll actually be raised another 2 foot off the ground.
This mock-up shows the size of 3 panels, which will be tilted to face the sun.
We're determined to fight it. I would not want to stay here.
The developer is Enviromena.
Yes, this is one of the few fields that we've selected for the modules.
Lee Adams says their team listens to concerns from residents whenever it starts projects across the country and tries to have a minimal visual impact for local people.
We look at locations that's got existing hedgerows that we can incorporate the projects into. So this was originally a lot bigger, and we've made it a bit smaller to make sure we've taken out the areas of the higher impact. So this project does tick many of the boxes that the government are pushing for net zero and are asking private companies to install projects on areas of this nature.
But a campaign group in the local village of Exelby aren't impressed. Public rights of way through the fields will remain, with the developer saying deer fencing will surround the panels.
We think it would be very similar to what being in a prison camp or walking through an industrial estate where there's metal fencing and the path is very defined. At the moment we have very wide sweeping views and what is essentially a tranquil area.
At one of the local meetings I actually had one of my neighbours stand up and speak and was in tears, and that's how much it means to people here that they could potentially lose this amenity.
The planning application is to be considered by the county council, but Crystal's mind is made up.
We all know that renewable energy is needed, but we firmly believe it should be in the right place. It should be on the rooftops, industrial corridors, brownfield sites, but it shouldn't be as on good quality agricultural land in rural landscapes that are enjoyed by local communities.
Ollie Constable, BBC Look North, in Exelby.